Not all heroes wear capes.
Start your engines!
And multitasking isn't always easy.
And we will keep it in the family at a printing business.
It's that time again. Get ready for another episode of DUTV. Welcome back to DUTV. I'm Kay, here with Sammy, bringing you an update on jury and Springfield.
Our first story is about our amazing jury debate team.
Bringing back a tradition that dates all the way to the late 1800s.
In just their first year, they have 3 national titles under their belt.
Their victories came at the International Public Debate Association National Championship and Convention. This was hosted in Russellville, Arkansas. 56 teams competed from Seattle to North Carolina.
Drury took home the varsity competition title and the National Sweepstakes Award for having the most successful 2-person teams in the tournament.
In addition, sophomore Mallory Pinson won the individual top speaker award at the event.
I like everything about this debate team. We've got a bunch of different personalities, and they work together surprisingly cohesively.
Look at this group, and I know that they have to work and gel as a unit or they've got no chance. And I looked at them, and I listened to them, and I just thought, there's not any way this is going to work.
We're a very diverse group of people, and we all came together, and we did something that not a lot of people could do.
I would have never thought that we would be able to do as well as we did in my time here as we did at our first nationals.
The moment when the person said that the champions were Chris Rose and Amron Link, I mean, that's something that you don't really forget. That's going to be something that's going to be ingrained in everyone's head who was there, especially from jury.
If you see any of the debate team around campus, make sure to congratulate them on this victory.
Arguably, there is no greater divisive symbol in America than the Confederate flag,
making it the perfect topic for research.
And that's exactly what 3 jury students did, who presented a paper on this very topic at a conference.
The conference was the Central States Communication Association's annual meeting in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Congratulations to Caitlin Schumacher, Haley Davis, and Mitchell Hackett, who presented their paper, Legacy of the Confederacy, the Confederate Flag in Modern Culture.
Their paper was about legitimizing oppressed standpoints.
It is estimated that as many as 4.5 million Irish immigrants came to America between 1820 and 1930.
For this story, we will focus on just 2, but they are not immigrants.
Katie Doherty shows us how they are adjusting to life in the Ozarks.
Going to college in an unfamiliar town can be a bit overwhelming, but going to college in a different country is a whole other story. Lauren and Jessica, exchange students from Ireland, did just that.
We weren't really friends before we came,
but we knew each other.
Yeah.
Thankfully, in their time here at Drury, they've managed to get connected and make new friends, one of those places being the Vine.
Yeah, the Vine's been so good here. We've made so many good friends, and we got to go on a cool spring break trip to Hilton Head, but it's been loads of fun now.
The Vine has given them friends and fellowship, but most importantly, free food.
There's buffalo wings for like $4.
Aside from their campus involvement, they found an off-campus favorite they enjoy going to relax.
Coffee, so our favorite place is probably Eurasia. Yeah.
They said coffee shops are different here than in Ireland, so they've enjoyed the new experience and even found some favorites on the menu.
Vanilla latte.
Oh, my favorite was the cinnamon rolls.
So good.
Yeah, the cinnamon rolls are so good.
Yeah.
Vanilla latte?
On campus or off campus, Jessica and Lauren are loving their time here, but will be sad to leave in May.
About Drury is the friendships that we've made here. We've met some really cool people.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like we've met not only just amazing Americans, but like people from all over the world, like our international family too. It's just been really good.
The friends they have made here are not ready for them to leave, but thankfully have made fond memories with them.
Oh, Jessica and Lauren. Well, first of all, I get them really confused to begin with because they almost are like sisters, but not, and they look the same. And I don't think I've ever seen either of them not together.
I think it's cool coming with one person, like to share all your memories and your experiences with. I think that, yeah, we've grown closer. And
yeah, definitely.
Coming to America has made them closer, and in turn has made Ireland not seem so far away after all.
That story was produced by Katie Doherty. Next up, we have a story about a family.
It is often said that small business is the heart and soul of the American economy.
And 90% of these small businesses are family-owned.
On this next story, we will focus on just one family.
This is produced by Barbie Cosley.
On April 1st, 1990, Mary and James Cosley decided to go into the t-shirt business, and together they opened Cosley Productions in downtown Stillwater. Why this mother and son decided to start this operation together?
He had the talent and I had the business degree.
For 27 years now, Cosley Productions has provided a variety of services for Stillwater and their surrounding areas, designing custom apparel and awards for a wide range of customers.
We screen print, laser, and embroider, and probably a couple of other things that I can't think of.
When Cosley's first opened, they only had one small screen printing press and a t-shirt dryer. But by 1994, they were able to expand and offer embroidery services.
Embroidery is converting any design to pure stitching. It tends to be a little more meticulous. It also involves, I think, the most amount of workmanship to get quality out of it.
While Mary handles the business side of things, James is in charge of the art department.
I am the designer and artist for the most part. I do most of the conceptual ideas for new artwork, and then I implement getting those to the print.
While owning and operating a family business can be a bit chaotic,
I gotta make him some emergency folders. Yeah.
At the end of the day, both Mary and James love what they do and couldn't imagine doing anything else.
When I had the opportunity to start my own business, I haven't looked back since. I've enjoyed it the whole time.
Barbie Cosley, DUTV.
That story was produced by Barbie Cosley. The print shop is owned by her dad and grandma.
On April 8th, Sigma Pi hosted their very first Sip and Savor Springfield.
This is where you can try all different types of drinks and food from restaurants you may not even have heard of.
Participants got to vote for their favorite samples, and this event helped to support 2 local nonprofits, Harmony House and Rare Breed Youth Services.
You know what else goes with a great, refreshing beverage, Sammy?
A snack?
True, but also coming up with ways to change your community. If you're looking to start a business
or like coffee,
come out to 1 Million Cups Springfield.
This program was created by the Kauffman Foundation out of Kansas City, Missouri, based on the notion that entrepreneurs discover solutions and network over a cup of coffee.
This event is hosted every Wednesday until May 31st. The event meets at 8:30 a.m. at the Springfield Art Museum. This is a free event, but donations are accepted. What do you consider the most important time in your life, Sammy?
Education experts say that at ages between 3 and 5 years old.
Bailey Asby shows us the day in the life of a preschool teacher.
Preschool, known for their quiet kids and empty hallways.
Racers, start your engines!
And just that happens when Miss Hughes and her class of preschoolers start the day.
When the children arrive, I always greet them at the door, and they greet each other. It's the most precious time of the day.
And after morning greetings are over, breakfast begins.
And they know to sit down and start eating. A few people I have to remind them, you know, chew your food. Chew. Don't look around.
And what better way to end breakfast than with a morning dance session?
And then we start our learning time.
Miss Hughes has been teaching for a total of 15 years now.
Good, make it 3. She definitely has a passion for working with students and is just so interested in making sure that they are learning and loving to laugh and enjoy school.
He won. You like that story?
Yeah! And that's what makes Miss Hughes so popular at Shady Dell.
Most times I'm too much to handle.
Why do I do it? Oh, for the money, of course. No. Right now I do it because I want to shine a little light in those little dark places. Then hopefully that'll stick with them as they grow up, and they won't know maybe specifically why they believe in themselves, but I'd like to think I'm a small part of that.
Bailey Aspie, DUTV.
That story was produced by Bailey Aspie.
There are many more things to come, but first, let's take a break.
But don't worry, there's no commercials. Instead, we are featuring some graphic projects from our Video 2 students.
While the low prices and wide selection of items make these stores seem perfect, their business model is based on the concept of crushing smaller local retailers. Many small businesses have been shut down due to larger companies coming in and taking all of their customers. Even though these large retailers come in with such affordable deals, they do little to help strengthen the local economy. This can make things much worse for everyone in the community. How can the community help to fix this issue? Buy, eat, and go local. If everyone in the community started to shop locally, there could be many new opportunities for the area. If more local businesses open up, that means more jobs will be available for the entire area. Each dollar you spend at independent businesses returns 3 times more money to your local economy than one spent at a chain, which means your economy will thrive if you go local. Small businesses donate more than twice as much per sales dollar to local nonprofits, events, and teams compared to big businesses. So that means no matter where you're shopping, you'll be helping to give back to your community. The next time you go shopping or out to eat, try that new shop or restaurant in town and help out your community by going local.
Some of the Earth's most ancient creatures. These animals have been around for more than 100 million years. But now, they need your help. Sea turtles throughout the ocean are dying due to our negligence. Getting caught in our fishing gear, tangled up in our trash that's invaded their home. The animals that once swarmed the ocean are now on the endangered species list. Conservation organizations are working hard with local communities to help change fishing practices, locate nests and protect their eggs, and keeping their beaches clean. Together, we can help save these historic creatures from extinction so they can go on to live over 100 million more years.
For years, I have looked up to female professional athletes, admiring their strength and dedication to the sports they love. Having pursued my love of the beautiful game for 15 years, I understand the passion behind joining something much bigger than myself. The female athletes of Team USA have always dominated international competitions and consistently done well to make our country proud. However, things have started to change. Female athletes have finally taken a stand against unequal pay compared to the U.S. men's national team. Other teams are joining the fight of equal pay for professional athletes. The U.S. women's hockey team is no longer competing in one of the biggest tournaments in the hockey industry. This may be a positive step in seeing professional female athletes receive equal pay to their male counterparts.
Welcome back!
Being a college student means being able to juggle multiple tasks at a time.
Tina Harbinger shows us one student who balances multiple sports within one semester.
Gabby Millat.
a sophomore from the small town of Rhinelander, Wisconsin, grew up playing every sport in the book.
I've been a part of golf, softball, swimming, gymnastics, dance, football, volleyball, soccer, hockey, tennis. I ran cross country for a year and hated it.
At Drury, she continues to play soccer at the Division II level, as well as club hockey. Regardless of the sport or activity, Gabby is known for bringing a high level of tenacity and drive.
She's very aggressive on the field.
And she's a beast. She plays hockey and soccer.
Even in a male-dominated hockey league, as one of only 6 females, Gabby still is a force to be reckoned with.
She fits right in with the guys.
She's usually the only one hitting people around.
Despite her tough girl personality, however, Gabby is one of the most positive and caring presences on Drury's campus.
And as soon as you see her, she's always waving, always smiling.
I think, try to be friends with everyone. Like, anyone that knows me knows how much I talk and, like, enjoy just being with people.
Gabby is also an officer of Fanthers and a member of the Vine, which allows her to be involved with many groups at Drury.
I think it gives me a chance to, like, focus on a different aspect of, like, myself. It's just a cool perspective to, like, to see the different ways that people interact.
A committed athlete and committed friend, Gabby is both a game changer and a day maker who puts others first.
Just a happy person that will brighten everybody's day.
Team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team!
That story was created by Tina Harbinger, who is also a member of the Drury women's soccer team.
There are 339 dog breeds in the world.
And just taking care of one can be a full-time job. This story was produced by Sammy.
My dog's names are Baby, Cow, Charlie, and Loma. You have to take them outside. You have to feed them, water them. Loma's not very coordinated. Loma doesn't always catch the ball, so it causes her to have to search for it occasionally. Baby likes to antagonize the other dogs. Baby is an emotional support animal, which means she can live with me here in the dorms, but I choose to leave her at home because there's a yard she can run in at home. She loves to run, but she also loves to sleep, and that's why she's kind of fat. I've brought Baby a couple times, and then I brought Charlie once, and that I know of, she doesn't have a problem with Baby.
I don't really like Baby and Charlie. They are annoying. I don't get any sleep whenever they stay the night. But, you know, I have to be nice about it because Kennedy loves her dog, so.
I enjoy going home to see my dogs because I just love them so much.
In between taking care of all those dogs, Kennedy Gosh Morris is studying psychology.
Well, that's it for the day.
We hope you have enjoyed another episode of DUTV. I'm Kay.
And I'm Sammy.
Bye.